Hi Aquarius, welcome to July 2017. You're playing well with others here in July. In fact, whatever you do comes out well. This is a strong month for you, and there's a lot of positive energy as the planets move forward into Leo the latter part of the month. The first part of the month is going to be a bit rocky, not about you. It is about Mars being in Cancer opposing Pluto and Capricorn. Now, I talk about this in the June forecast, and Mars going at it with Pluto June 25th. It goes exact on July 2nd, and it's sitting right in the Capricorn full moon on July 8th and 9th. For you, it brings the action to behind the scenes, because Capricorn is 12 signs from you, and so this is a time for you to rest, recharge your batteries, finish unfinished business. You may find that you're finishing a project at the full moon here in July. There's something you're completing, and totally appropriate. With the Sun in Cancer, that brings the action to your health, your well-being, your lifestyle, your work habits, your health habits. And so for you, these first 3 weeks are about life-work balance, focusing on taking great care of you, loving you, being there for you, so that you are living your best life and reaching your greatest potential. Now, your ruling planets, Saturn, the traditional ruler, and Uranus, the modern ruler, are trining each other. And they are forming a grand fire trine with the North Node in Leo. And so this is really exciting, because there's a lot of positive energy for you to work with and work well with others. And you can even feel the love and the joy in your life with other people, your relationships. It's really exciting, and I like what I'm seeing here for you. So with the Leo energy, the North Node in Leo, it is about tapping into that inner child and finding that sense of humor, finding that comedic part of life. You will need it these first couple of weeks, especially around the full moon and perhaps on July 2nd, with this very antagonistic Mars-Pluto energy that is activated and on. And see, full moons bring things to a head. They bring things to completion. And so things that have been building, negative energy, antagonistic energy, they can really come to a head at the time of the full moon, because the moon is coupled with Pluto, being opposed by the Sun and Mars in Cancer, all being T-squared by Jupiter in Libra. Now, you would think with Jupiter in Libra, it's about love and relationships and harmony. But when he's T-squaring Pluto and Mars, it is just making a bad situation worse, or people that may be acting out in negative ways worse, because Jupiter expands whatever he touches, and he's expanding this explosive, antagonistic energy. And you know, with Mars in Cancer, it is where people can be too emotional and over the top with their emotions, over the top with the feelings, and feeling, oh, you said this about me, or this was said about me, and it may not have even been said or was never even intended that way. And so we could see a lot of brouhaha going on at the time of the full moon. And you just want to stay out of it, you know, is keep a sense of humor, and, you know, if you can, you know, don't fuel the fire. You know, there could be some antagonistic fighting going on at the workplace, because Mars is in that area of work for you. So it could be, you know, somebody at work that is stirring it up and causing fights and people fighting, and it will pass quickly. That is the good news, is Mars is flying forward, and, you know, when he hits Pluto, you know, Pluto is, you know, the underworld, and he's the shadow side of humans, and so, and the collective, and so it can be stirring things up with people at this time, especially in the world. We'll see it, you know, but for you, you know, it has more to do with how you're taking care of yourself and how you're creating that balance in your life of self-care as well as performance, you know, responsibilities and things you need to get done, you know, and taking care of yourself. So for you, it really is about the life-work balance, living your best life, taking really good care of you so that you're showing up and, you know, excelling at whatever you're doing and having a good time too. So be aware of these energies and choose your alliances wisely. You know, with Jupiter in Libra, it's all about relationships and alliances, but it's, you know, challenging the Sun and Mars and Pluto and Moon, and so there is happiness when we team up with others, right? And there is joy when we are aligned with others and feel that support. It's great. But this can also be where groups can polarize. And some people are on this side, some people are on that side, and they're just very polarized. So that's not helpful. And now the way out is through your ruling planets, the Saturn, Uranus, Grand Fire trine with the Mars, now entering Leo on the 20th. And now the Sun is going to square Uranus on the 20th as well. And of course Uranus is your ruling planet. So there could be some sort of challenge on that day with health. There could be something that comes up with the health, or there could be something that comes up with work that's surprising and revealing. Uranus likes to pull us out of our lethargy or sameness and awaken us. Uranus is the awakener and the disruptor, so there could be some sort of disruption on the 20th as well, with the Sun being challenged by Uranus right before it moves into Leo. So it is a dynamic month. It is a good month for you. Now, Mars moving into Leo on the 20th, and then the Sun moves into Leo, and then you have the new moon in Leo. And so you have all these planets in the area of relationships for you. So you could find this, you know, a great time for love and joy and companionship. And you may even find yourself saying, hey, humans aren't so bad after all. And, you know, that'll come in the latter part of the month once we shift out of this Mars-Pluto business. And so now you have the Sun, the Moon, Mars, North Node, and Mercury all in Leo. You know, the 20th on, and at the Leo new moon on the 23rd. And this is really cool. So this is a big start in love for you Aquarians. It's like love is written in the stars here for you. And it could be bringing a new relationship. For those of you open for love, this could bring a new relationship. For those of you coupled, this is a new start in your relationship. And, you know, Leo is about the inner child. Leo is about the soul. Leo is about, like Aquarius, living authentically, being bold, being brave, putting yourself out there, not just going along, playing a role to keep others, seeing you one way or thinking one way about you, but really taking risks and being bold and trying new things and experimenting. So it's about finding new ways to express yourself. Mars is energized in this new moon. It's a great time to start something new. It's a great time for a new project. It's a great time for a new initiative. It's a great time for a new lifestyle, new business. And, it's really exciting. And it is all about increasing self-confidence and creative self-expression. And for you, it is about doing it with others, because it is in that area of relationships. So, you can be, having fun with others, doing new things with others, taking risks, putting yourself out there. It's really exciting. I like this energy. And so in the Cancer cycle, it's about communicating your feelings, right? It's about being in touch with what you feel and, communicating your feelings with others. But then it shifts into the fire energy. And, it's now about expressing and having fun with it, seeing the lighter side of life, seeing the funny side in all of us, right? All of us can be funny, right? Funny looking, And so why not, have fun with it? Why not, play and play with others? That's a big message for you in here in July going into August, is play with others. Invite others into your sandbox, and you will be delighted by the fun that you're having and inspiration that is coming about for you. And it's exciting. Now, Mercury will couple with the North Node at the time of the Leo new moon, so there could be an important message brought to you from a love interest or a partner, and the partner can be a lover, but it can also be a business partner or a colleague, someone you work with. So it can be both romantic as well as professional, business type of messages being brought to you. You can also be the messenger. So you could also be the one that is putting the good energy out there. And we really need that now, is that you could be the one that is putting the good energy out into the world, being funny and helping others lift up, especially, the first couple of weeks, because it's kind of intense and it can get emotional and people can be just getting caught up in emotions, and you said this and you did this, and it may not even be true, right? They just heard it that way and they're reacting because their buttons got pushed. And, but then the energy shifts. And that's the good thing about, these new moons and full moons and cycles, is they move quickly. And so then once, Mars gets into Leo and the Leo new moon, that's going to lift the energy and, bring it into a lighter atmosphere, a lighter fun. And Mars is much happier being in Leo, because Leo is a sister sign. Mars rules Aries, and he's exalted in Capricorn, but he is in his fall in Cancer. So he's not happy in Cancer. But for you, this is a really good month for you, especially as the energies shift into Leo and go above the horizon for you, and you can start to feel like you're really starting to get somewhere, and doors opening for you at this time. Very exciting. Especially if you're tapping into that inner child, right? Your playful side, the playful part of you. Really important to be doing that. Keeping a sense of humor, taking it light, having fun, being bold, being brave, taking some risks, putting yourself out there. Now, you know, the eclipses are running in the Aquarius Leo too, right? You're going to have a lunar eclipse. Well, we're all going to have a lunar eclipse, but it's an Aquarius lunar eclipse. So it's very important for you. And, you know, that is about new beginnings. This is about, you know, showing up in the world in a different way, right? Because when we have it in our own sign, it rules the first house. And it's all about, you know, how I project myself into the world, right? And how we do relationships, right? And so Leo rules relationships for you. And you're going to have a total solar eclipse in this area of relationships for you next month. So as you change, you're going to change in your relationships, right? As we change, how we do relationships change. So this is a very powerful cycle for the Aquarians and the Leos here in 2017 and 2018 as the eclipses move through this part of your life. How you present yourself to the world, your self-image is changing, as well as how you do relationships. And, you know, I'm going to be adding more comedy to what I'm doing and taking some risks here. So, you know, what are you doing to live your authentic life, live your best life, right? And spread the light. I'm going to be using laughter and joy to spread the light. What are you using to spread the light? Laughter is medicine, and joy is medicine. And if we're spreading joy and laughter, this can help people, especially as they, you know, get at it and go at it with the Mars-Pluto energy. You know, and it's so polarized right now with these energies. However, it is going to improve and get better. But it starts with self, right? It starts with you. It starts with me, right? It's not about changing the world. It's about changing ourselves. And when we do that, the world lifts up and becomes lighter. And that's what it's about. So for those of you open for love, it's on big time. And, you know, this can happen, you know, any time for you now, because the eclipses are opening these doors for you. Eclipses bring things to completion, but they open doors as well. New pathways get created, right? And so maybe for some of you, you are getting on a new path. And this is a time where you could be meeting someone, right? Venus is in Gemini until the end of the month. Then she jumps into Cancer. And so she's in that area of romance. And, you know, then you have this huge focus in fire, Leo, that is all about relationship. So, you know, you could find that, you know, you're meeting someone amazing and fun and light and having a great time. And for those of you coupled, you're getting a new start here. Absolutely. New start with each other. And it's really important to have new starts in relationship, because when we're with people for a long period of time, you know, you can get stuck with each other and you don't grow as fast as you would if you were an individual. And so we need these new starts in our relationships so that we're taking it to the next level and taking it to the next level and revitalizing the relationship, re-energizing the relationship. So there's a lot of energy in here, re-energizing your relationship that you're in, and it's exciting and it's positive and it's harmonious and it's flowing. Although Uranus is, making a square to the Leo new moon, because Uranus, your ruling planet, is almost to Taurus now. At the time of the Leo new moon, it's at almost 29 degrees Aries. And it's squaring the new moon, which is saying, get out of the box. You know, if your relationship has been stuck, move it forward. You know, it's like, move it, get it moving again. You know, what's stuck? Get it moving, right? It's time to get it moving. And it's time to break out of the roles that we play of, you know, don't want to be rejected by others, don't want others to disapprove, and so we stay in these rigid roles. It's time to break out of those roles, break out and be authentic, be original, be bold, be be all that you can be. and then you're living your best life and you're reaching your greatest potential, because that's where the creativity is. The creativity is stepping in the unknown and being original, being unique. It's not being, you know, stuck in a role. It's about breaking out and trying new things and experimenting and pulling in new energy. And so you can do that this month and next month. Very important time. And it's exciting. Spiritually, it is growing for you. You have Jupiter in that area, expanding consciousness and lifting you up into your higher self so that you're living your best life. Health, you are looking at your health these first couple of weeks in here because of the Cancer energy drawing your attention to that, to your work habits, your health habits. So, you know, take good care of you, love you, be there for you, eat well, exercise, and you know, do the things that your body is the messenger asking, and then you're going to feel energized and ready for these doors that are opening for you in the area of partnership and love, relationship, business partnership, clients, colleagues, and so on. Tremendous growth for you there, latter part of the month and well into August. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plus in my videos. Aquarius, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And it's very easy to subscribe. The button is right there on the screen. And when you subscribe, you support the channel. And when you subscribe, you get the latest updates when I upload. You're the first to know. And it's a total win-win. So until next time, Aquarius, big love is written in the stars. Doors are opening. Fly through them.